What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media, bringing you Ravens content every single day. If you want to see that daily Ravens content, make sure the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell as well if you want to get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Now, today's the last day that I'm going to be recording in this kind of scenery. I'll be back in my normal setup with tomorrow's video. Josh and I will obviously be trying to record a Trust the Make podcast episode this week, so stay tuned for that. I'll put out a poll and questions saying like, hey, what topics do you want us to cover? But in this video today, I wanted to talk about the most important position in the NFL, the most important position on the Ravens. Let's talk about the quarterback position. So let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on the quarterback position is with regards to the Baltimore Ravens, because obviously, saying this right now, Lamar Jackson is our starter. There's no debate on that. But I want to talk about the backup quarterback position and moving forward, not just with this year, moving forward in years to come, because obviously Lamar's dealing with the contract situation. And I've heard things like, oh, if Lamar leaves, we're fine. We're not fine if Lamar leaves unless we go out and we sign a Justin Herbert, we sign a young superstar quarterback, right? We go out and get ourselves Joe Burrow or someone of that caliber, right? If Lamar leaves, we're screwed. No matter who our backup quarterback is, that has no indication of how the Ravens are going to be set up for the future. But for the time being, Lamar Jackson is going to be missing most likely this game, potentially next week as well. So who's going to be that backup? And, obviously Tyler Huntley is in concussion protocol, so that may make the decision easy. But he may get back from concussion protocol. He may be able to play this upcoming Saturday against the Cleveland Browns. So it comes down to Anthony Brown versus Tyler Huntley. And I want to say this right off the bat. I truly believe it should be Anthony Brown. I don't even think it's close. Okay. You guys know my thoughts on Tyler Huntley. I have no problems with him, but as a backup quarterback, I don't know if his skill set really fits. I think he could be a bridge quarterback for some teams, become the Tyrod Taylor of sense of the upcoming era. But I don't think he's a very good backup. And I understand he has a similar skill set to Lamar in terms of being able to run the football relatively well, especially for the quarterback position. But that's as far as the comparisons go with Lamar. He can run. That's the only thing. He doesn't run like Lamar. He doesn't throw like Lamar. He doesn't do anything like Lamar, except he has the ability to run. And he's got a little bit of wiggle, but nothing amazing, nothing spectacular. He's not jaw-dropping with his ability to wiggle. So let's talk about the two quarterbacks because they obviously played in the Steelers game. And Tyler Huntley went 8 for 12, 88 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. He also ran the ball 9 times for 31 yards. Like I said, he can run the ball. He played a fine game, and that's what Tyler Huntley is going to bring you, right? Extremely conservative, very low yards per attempt, very low yards per completion, a lot of checkdowns, not really giving you a deep ball. If you guys like quarterback rating and passing rating, QBR was a 45.9, passer rating was an 88.2. And fun fact, if you guys don't know, as you guys know, I love to study all facets of the NFL. I love NFL history. I love NFL rules. I also love NFL statistics. Here's the thing on passer rating versus quarterback rating, if you guys are curious. Passing rating is more of a offensive efficiency rating than it is a quarterback rating. QBR is an ESPN generated stat, and that is looking more closely at a quarterback's play, and they analyze the difficulty of completion and the difficulty of the play and things like that. Whereas passer rating, the one out of 158.3, that is typically more associated with the efficiency of the offense as a whole, which is why you look at guys like Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes in their careers, like, wow, they have such high career passing ratings. Yes, they've been great for their whole career. Quarterback plays a part in the offensive efficiency, but also they're playing in really good offenses. So that's kind of the difference right there. And 50 is average for QBR. It is set on a scale where 50 is the average in the NFL. And Tyler Huntley, 45.9, so just below average for QBR. I don't love QBR as a stat. I don't think it's perfect. I do think it's a lot better than passer rating, though. Anthony Brown, 3 for 5, 16 yards. and a QBR of 56.7, passer rating of 65.4. So it's tough to gauge the two players' passing stats because they're in very different situations. Anthony Brown was icing out the game. Tyler Huntley was trying to, score points, right? So they're very different. You can't really look at this game and say, "Oh wow, look, this guy played better than the other," because they had to do very different things. Anthony Brown's job was to hand off the ball and let J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards close out the game. And with that said, I think he did a great job. He came in at the 1 yard line, made a great throw, getting up a couple of yards, getting out of the back of the end zone, was able to, really do some things. I think he showed some flashes, but overall, in this kind of discussion, here's where I stand. Can Tyler Huntley come in and back up Lamar Jackson in a game if they have a lead and maintain it? Yes. If the Ravens are losing and he comes in, would he be able to mount a significant comeback? I don't think so. Would he be able to? I don't think Tyler Huntley is a quarterback that will ever be in a high potent, high scoring offense. He can come in, Tyler Huntley can come in and ice out a game. Tyler Huntley can come in and run the clock down. He can come in and check the ball down and keep it, safe and limit turnovers and do things like that. He can do that. But Anthony Brown, if you're looking for a quarterback that can come in and make plays as a backup, which in my opinion, that's what I like in a backup, is a guy that's going to be a gunslinger. And maybe not even so much as being like a true gunslinger, but a guy that's going to take some risks. Anthony Brown is a much better passer. It's not even close, the passing abilities of these two quarterbacks. And the running abilities are also not very close. Tyler Huntley's a much better runner. Anthony Brown's a much better passer. For me, personally, I'd much rather have the much better passer, because as good as Tyler Huntley's skill set is, his problem is he can't extend the field. Anthony Brown can extend the field, and he can make big plays, he can make big completions, and he can change the momentum in a game. That's something that I feel the Ravens need. So for me, whether or not Tyler Huntley is healthy, Anthony Brown needs to be the starter against Cleveland. He does. We're going up against a team that can put up points. Not saying they have in the last 2 weeks. They haven't been high potency, but the Cleveland Browns can absolutely put up a lot of points. Nick Chubb can go out there and dominate. And I'm sorry, my dog is literally walking around, and it sounds like I don't even know what that sounds like. It sounds like someone's like scratching a chalkboard. I don't know what that is. I apologize for that noise. That is kind of bugging me. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I just saw my dog walking around. I'm like, what are you doing? Go lay down. No, he's not going to listen to me. Sorry about that. So loud, so annoying. I'm really sorry about that. But I want someone that's going to be able to go out there and put up a lot of points. And Tyler Huntley, never in his career in the NFL has he played a game where he puts up a lot of points. We need points because Nick Chubb can go off. Amari Cooper can go off. We know when he's healthy, David Njoku can go off. Let's get a quarterback that can put up a lot of points, or at least has the potential to put up a lot of points. It's not worth it. It's not worth it starting Tyler Huntley to try and get into a game, because Tyler Huntley starting, you're going to need to win that game 16-14. That's who he is. That is the extent of his abilities. And, I think that's fine. But at the same time, I don't think he's going to get any better. You can't develop a much stronger arm. And that's his weakness, is he has a very, very weak arm. Let me know in the comment section down below your guys' thoughts. Who should be the Ravens starter this upcoming week? And over the next few years, who should be the Ravens backup behind Lamar Jackson? I think it should definitely be Anthony Brown. I really love his game. I thought he played very well. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for daily Ravens content, and I'll see all of you again tomorrow.